gotta hurt. See, this is what happens when you let your road rage get the best of you. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie car crashes. For this list, the big screen crashes in question must involve moving vehicles and be spectacular and/or memorable accidents.
Are you crazy?
Number 10. Multiple car crashes, Need for Speed.
You are crazy!
They felt the need for speed.
Hey, did you see how fast I was going? It must have been like 160 on that.
Based on the popular video game of the same name, the Need for Speed movie captured plenty of high-octane stunts and collisions that made the racing game such a big hit in the first place. Meanwhile, Aaron Paul went from Breaking Bad to more than breaking the speed limit.
Thanks, little buddy!
And the results speak for themselves, with plenty of burning rubber, car flipping, and fiery aftermath to please all of you speed junkies out there. Number 9. Texting distraction, 7 pounds.
You are really going to need to stop looking at that thing.
Texting while driving can often lead to disastrous results. This was certainly the case in this 2008 romantic drama about a man that killed several people while attempting to send that one last message.
Anyway, just turn that off.
No, it's all right. No more work. I'm done. I'm almost done.
Though many of cinema's most spectacular wrecks are played mostly for entertainment purposes, this crash from 7 pounds warns us to think about our actions and the results that may come from our carelessness. The message was received, loud and clear. Number 8. Dan Breck's fatal car crash, Disturbia.
Look at this guy.
This opening scene definitely sets the tone for this dark 2007 mystery thriller.
How long do you think you'll be?
I don't know, about an hour?
Although Cale's dad would still have sustained some pretty substantial injuries after the first collision, getting smacked head-on by the next car is what did him in.
Kill!
We guess the fact that Shia LaBeouf managed to walk away with only a limp can be chalked up to good old-fashioned movie magic. Way to go, Shia. Number 7. Dom's crash and roll, The Fast and the Furious.
I used to drag here back in high school. That railroad crossing up there is exactly a quarter mile away from here.
The hallmark of the Fast and the Furious series has always been lightning-fast cars and spectacular car stunts. But the first entry set the standard for what was to come. At the tail end of their climactic race, a minor distraction on Dominic's end causes him to clip a truck. And this sends him flying through the air in one of the most brutal crashes ever caught on film. Luckily, cars grow on trees for these characters, so there's never a shortage in supply.
I owe you a 10-second car.
Number 6. First victims, death proof. You have to hand it to stuntman Mike. He certainly was creative. In this action slasher, he kills his victims by staging a violent car accident without any hesitation about putting himself in harm's way for his own thrills. The result is one of the most graphic wrecks in recent cinema history. Mike manages to pull out alive, but unfortunately, we can't say the same for these lovely ladies in part 1. Number 5. Freeway Chase, Bad Boys 2. Regardless of what you might think of Michael Bay, He definitely knows how to fill the screen with more action and chaos than an all-you-can-eat shrimp special at Red Lobster.
Shoot back, shoot!
While we should give a nod to the highway crash in his sci-fi thriller The Island, it's this amazing freeway chase from the Bad Boys sequel that has it all.
This is some sick shit! Yep, it's about to get sicker.
Cars smashing, cars flipping through the air, cars dangling on chains. Even a boat manages to get in on the mix. What's next? Watch and find out. Number 4. Opening freeway wreck, Final Destination 2. How do you top the plane crash from the first film? A massive and brutal freeway pileup is the answer. Though the series has upped the ante in each of its horrific opening massacres, this fatal pileup from the second installment was undoubtedly a step up in the graphic department when compared to the first. Some say that this scene did for driving on the freeway what Jaws did for swimming in the ocean. Shocking indeed. It certainly made us think twice before we jumped on the road. Number 3. Truck Flip, The Dark Knight.
Now there's a Batman.
Christopher Nolan likes his stunts real.
Ooh, you wanna play? Come on.
Case in point is the now famous truck flip from the second installment of his Batman film series. At the climax of an intense chase with the Joker, the Dark Knight shows off his new toy's tech as he takes the supervillain down. The result is a breathtaking stunt in which a fully sized semi-truck complete with trailer is flipped on its head. To say our jaws dropped would be the understatement of the year. We thank you, Christopher Nolan. We thank you. Number 2. Police pileup, The Blues Brothers. Words cannot do this crash justice. It must simply be seen to be believed. Only in a movie that's as wacky and as crazy as The Blues Brothers can a scene like this actually happen. The intense chase ends with the brothers escaping after they outdrive the police. But this also leads to a massive pileup in the middle of the road. We certainly wouldn't want to be the ones who have to explain this to the captain. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Aston Martin car roll, Casino Royale. The James Bond series has a lot of world record notches under its belt. This stunt from Casino Royale is a shining example, as its car crash scene features the flipping and rolling of an Aston Martin, a history-making 7 times. Bond isn't known for making too many mistakes, but in this 2006 film that sees the MI6 agent at the beginning of his career, accidents like this were definitely more prone to happen. Luckily, our favorite spy was able to walk away from this one alive. Do you agree with our list?
Okay. They're lying.
What's your favorite movie car crash?
She drove off a bridge and committed suicide with me in the car.
For more amazing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.